everybody, this is Bond Diesel with another The Division Strike global event build for you. This is actually just my plain Predator's Mark build I made, so I figure this is a decent little build to run while you're farming for your crazy OP Predator's Mark 6-piece classified. So what I'm running is I'm actually running an MK16. I've really enjoyed using this gun. It's got responsive, fierce, and predatory. So with the healing there, it's going to help you a little bit. And then I'm all about stability and passive talents. I'm not a headshot machine. I'm not very consistent about popping skills and doing all that stuff. So I go for talents typically that give me damage or health no matter what I do. So that's my MK16. I'm actually running a Vector on this build as well. My idea is to get 10 shots with as much damage as possible, and this is how I do it. So this one's got brutal, fierce, and hurried. With that fairly small mag of the Vector, I prefer to get reloads as quick as possible. So I like both of them. I don't mind using either. So for the actual build, I've got a vigorous chest to help me with some heals. I've got a ninja bike. I believe it has, the crit damage isn't ideal, but and the armor sucks on it, but the nice big electronics roll is useful. To help a little bit with stability with this with the MK16, I have a perfectly rolled striker's holster that I use the optimization station on. And then I have a 4-piece pred mark. So nothing too special here, but I do have 1 piece rolled in the stamina as well as health rolled on a few items. And this isn't a perfectly optimized build, but I've really enjoyed using it. And the trick with it, I think, comes in the talents. So the skills, right now I just have the pulse and heal. With survivor, with recovery link. You can run one of these other ones if you're running something like this in a group, but I still like recovery just for the sake of giving you that little bit of extra survivability. So the key in this build for me is one, on the move helps a lot. You should be killing people while you're moving, so that extra damage resilience helps. I pretty much run crit, save, and strike back on most of my builds, if not every single one of them. But the key with this one to me is something that you should be running on Predmark anyways, is the shrapnel. So if you apply bleed to any target, it triggers a 30% chance for each target in a 10-meter radius to get bleed on them. And so this kind of goes along well with the a feature in this next the strike event, where when you kill an enemy and they explode, one of the modifiers, I believe, gives them anyone hit by the explosion gets a mark and they die nearly instantly. So if you've killed that person and it puts bleed on all of them and then they get that mark, they should either die on their own very quickly, or they will die very easily to either your assault rifle or SMG, or even an LMG build with this isn't awful. Like an RPK, a pecan, something like that would, I think, still work pretty well with this build. That's kind of the gist of this one. I'm just throwing out some builds I think are kind of fun. You're gonna see some builds out there that are gonna be perfectly optimized for PvE, and they're gonna have all the perfect guns and talents and everything set up. If you know me or my stream, that's not really my style. I kind of play with what I enjoy, and I kind of like playing with stuff that maybe not everyone else is using. So this is my Predmark build. I'm gonna go out here and murder myself a Bullet King, and I will end up the video. So got on ammo, so let's go out here. More than anything, I'm just hoping I don't die while I'm shooting.
You are now leaving the safe area.
I should be fine. So this is one where I feel like I do have 6,100 firearms, 5,400 stamina, and 4,000 electronics with about 450,000 toughness. That is my goal with every single build I basically have right now, other than like healing builds. I am so that pretty quickly. Pop back. So, I mean, I think this is going to be, you know, obviously this is one of the builds I'm going to be giving a go, as well as my Sentry build that I've made a video on also. And that is kind of what I'm working with. So if you have any suggestions, feel free to give them. If you like what you see, please subscribe, please give me a thumbs up, please drop a comment, check me out on Twitch or Twitter. I'm very active on both. And until then, this is Bond Diesel, and I'll see you next time.